and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am back. Trying to get into the practice of making videos again after slipping into kind of a funk during the lockdown and going months without doing nothing. But I am trying to get back on track, and I found something fun. Unfortunately, I got this thing like 2 days after I put out my last good roguelike video, so it's didn't make the list, but I'm really enjoying it. It's called Nigate Tale. It won't be a full playthrough so much as a playthrough of all the content there is so far. It's a roguelike, so you know, once you beat it, you know, you beat it again and again and again. The game itself is complete, but the unlocking storyline is not all there yet. So after you beat it 4 or 5 times, you don't get any more story unlocked until they do another update. But that's on the way. I'm in the Discord for the creation team, and for the dev team, sorry, and it is a lot of fun. Basically, it's, you know, a roguelike. Power-ups are random and whatnot, but power-ups are provided by, well, I don't usually play scantily clad anime girl games, but this one is kind of one of the exceptions. I'm not going to say there are no other exceptions. Oh, come on, I'm stuck behind a tree. That was me, not the game. Bird. Heart, extra hit points. Cash bag, extra money. Yeah, as you can see in the upper right corner, I've run out of things to spend my in-game, non-buying, non-game. The special currency that isn't just for buying power-ups in an individual run, I have already bought everything I can, and it's piling up. But I'm pretty sure there's more of that coming too, so I will have something to spend it on. But as you can see, 91 cakes and 257 meteorite fragments. You get 3 weapons. You got your melee, you got your ranged, and you got your special that I'm standing by, in this case the auto crossbow. But there are choices for each slot, like instead of a hammer there's a sword or a wrench. Hammer's the big, slow one, but does the most damage. I like it. Anybody who follows my channel knows I tend to prefer the weapons that do the most damage per hit, and I don't worry about plinking. And for those unfamiliar with the term of plinking, it's making a high speed, low damage per hit output character, where you plink away at their hit points. There we go. So, as you can see, my shadow clones are really coming into play. They can't move from the spot where they spawn, but they will swing and fire arrows with me. Mini-boss. First stage mini-boss will either be the golem or the soldier goblins. Hey, soldier goblins. I was just talking about you. Yeah, why would I use anything but the auto laser? That's what I want to know. Oh, come on, this guy's got way too many hit points. And I got really careless there at the end. But I'm not too worried, because I'm pretty sure I can restore pretty much all of my hit points by the time I get to the next place that requires any real that involves any real danger. Let's see, I can get fire, shadow, or whatever that third magic was. I admit I was not really paying attention. Yeah, this room's totally cake. I've already got 91 cake, so once the game has more of the, you know, fleshed out content, the cake will be for giving to the girls, the monster girls that give you your abilities. Dorothy. Dorothy has one of my favorite abilities, but she's scary looking. Scary person. She's just scary in general. Alright. I want to wait for my shadows to fade, but it's not really required. Okay, there they go. Oh no, I took a point of damage. What do I do? Yeah, every enemy has their hit point bar and that little... It's harder to see on non-boss enemies, but they have a little white extra bar under the hit points. When that bar reaches 0, they will be dazed. And when they are dazed, these are all crap quality. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It goes gray, blue, purple, and gold in terms of quality. This is Curse. And Curse does a tiny bit of damage, like 6, 7, 8. But any enemy afflicted by the Curse debuff will take a tiny bit of damage inflicted on any other enemy with the curse, bearing the Curse. So that's actually kind of cool. I have not seen that too much. The others are all fairly standard, like Ice will slow down the target with a very slight chance of freezing them completely. Fire just does damage over time while they burn. Eat the pig, together we burn. Whoa. Nobody likes you, Fireball Face. Shadow, as you have seen, creates shadows. And are there any more? Are there any more? Are there any more? Curse, fire. Oh, and the Centaur's power is, it's not really an element, it's arrows. Arrowed! But yeah, any enemy afflicted with the lock-on status will get a little crosshair over their head, and a few seconds later, a damaging crossbow bolt will fire down into the heavens. And it's not like insane damage, but it's probably higher than any of the other, you know, side damage types. But it's also, again, like the hammer, much slower, because you hit, the crosshairs appear, then time passes, then you get they take an arrow to the, well, not the knee, but the top of the skull, which is probably much worse. I used to be an adventurer like you, took an arrow to the knee. Here we go. Okay. And like I said, I'm probably going to have full hit points by the time I actually get to the next boss, or to the actual full boss, and I was right. The Goblin Twins were only just a mini-boss. Well, they're not twins. They didn't know each other before they worked together. And as you play, occasionally you'll get little notes. And I think they had a thing for each other, but I could be wrong. Bad Owl. In your face, Carl Lucifer. Yeah, also, Shadow Clones will not do the exact same damage that the rest of your attacks do. So, my personal hammer swing does way more damage than a Shadow's hammer swing. Okay, he's going to summon nukes. And when you're playing on hard mode, at least one of these moves will be the special variety. You've seen the bigger guys who take more hits. I didn't specifically point them out, but you've seen them. Alright. Like that guy who was flinging fireballs in every direction. Then he'll show up and start flinging wine bottles! We put damage creep on the floor. Actually, I think it's only creep if it trails behind you or enemy. He will vacuum you in with that tornado attack, so you gotta get out of the way. Oh, and also once you've gotten your white meter to 0 and they're stunned, once the stun wears off, the meter refills and is yellow for 10-15 seconds, and it cannot be lowered, so they can't be stunned in rapid succession. Alright, you can run around picking up the stuff after you beat a boss, but if you get the special the clover, it all just pours into you. So, there is no need to run around. I've got a mouse on the screen. Mouse cursor. Boxes will occasionally contain a few pittance of coins, but sometimes a few pittance of coins can be the difference between buying one object and buying two. Alright, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Okay, respawn. I have 3 respawns. This will make every respawn come back at full hit points instead of half. This one will make the big mid-level healing thing heal them all the way, and this one will make my super special ultra mega attack do stuff. It will rely on time, 300 seconds, instead of relying on filling up as I deal out and take damage. Ah, these little kitchen goblins can be frustrating. Oh, and a healer. You want to eliminate healers as quickly as possible. They do not heal gradually. They can turn nearly dead enemy into full hit points in just seconds. The healing is... It's nasty. I was going to say broken, but no, it is not broken. It in no way... My advice, don't take fire if you've got the hammer, because you're probably not going to be able to stay in close enough to bigger enemies long enough to stack on the full 4 fire. And if you've got the special upgrade that allows for more stacks of burn to be applied, you're definitely not going to get 6, 7, 8. See, look at each swing here. Imagine if you're fighting a video game boss and trying to take this much time every time you swing. You're not going to get that many hits in. They are nightmare damage around them. In close proximity. If you get into a bad spot, this game you will watch your hit points just vanish. One of the most frustrating aspects I've found about this game are there are times you'll, for example, take a hit, take a death, and have to use one of your activate one of your respawns, but then before you can get out of the situation that killed you, there is not really any flashy and vulnerable grace period. So, yeah, before you can get out of the situation, your new life might be almost drained too, or even 2 deaths in fairly rapid succession. It won't be instantaneous, but close enough that you might not be able to tell the difference. Also, I don't know if these random slowdown freezes are making it the recording. These don't happen when I'm not running recording software. Whoa, get out of the way. Best part is I won't actually be able to spoil anything because I can't actually show any further plot development. I've already unlocked all the plot developments that is currently available with this release of the game. Alright, 598. Ooh. Gotcha, Pond. Sometimes it spits out more enemies, other times it spits out nothing, but sometimes it gives valuable prizes! These valuable prizes! I'd buy that for $1. Alright. Or maybe you prefer the... Okay, that was the Smash TV version. If you prefer the original RoboCop quote, it'd be, I'd buy that for $1! Alright. Oh my goodness. I love you so much. 12% boost in chance for a crit hit. I am a happy camper. I am made of smiles, sparkles, and sunshine right now. Alright. And yes, I can say stuff like that with a straight face because I don't particularly tie my masculinity in not feeling like sparkles and sunshine. Alright. Was never really a brony. Like, I was well into my 30s by the time the My Little Pony reboot came around. But if I were, I probably would... Well, I probably wouldn't be one of the convention-attending, costume-wearing ones. But I wouldn't be ashamed of liking the show if I were. I have seen it, and I don't have any real problem with it. It's just not something I would sit there and watch myself without my little niece and nephew. My little niece and nephew. Okay, I've got to focus on this guy. He's really nasty and can do incredible amounts of damage when he teleports. Because he will teleport to you, and he appears to be frozen for a while. I don't know what happened there. But he will teleport to you and then gulp you down. And then you'll take damage from that, and then he'll spit you against the wall, and you take damage. See? Look at that. Look at that crap. Didn't do that much damage, but only because I had full shield. The shield being... Oh, God. I'm focusing too much on talking. And he spit me into a damage radius. That's stupid cheating. No, this is one of those guys that can do what I consider to be... Maybe they need to take a look at it damage. Especially with his attack where he casts out his fishing line and hits you with it. That does more damage than a stun hit should do. And then you're very likely to take further damage from the stun. Not a sure thing. I mean, not from the stun, but getting hit while stunned. And that is a bit of a bother. Ice. Oh god, echoes. They shift around randomly, duplicating themselves. The duplicates will only have one hit point, but they're still a pain in the butt. There's also a little glitch at this current time. Although I realize now I haven't seen that in a couple of playthroughs, so it might have disappeared. But if it's still there, there's a glitch where you beat all the enemies, the doors unlock, and if there was an enemy with echo / self-copy, more copies will suddenly appear, and the doors relock. Again, though, one hit point copies are not really that much to worry about. Oh, that thing looks like a shark. Looks like a shark. It's not a shark. In the heat of combat, it's hard to see it, but it's actually a little gopher wearing a shark hood mask thing. Like a costume hoodie. Oh god, that frog is healing everybody. I need to follow my own advice. Pay attention and look out for healers. There we go. Room cleared. Because it's really a pain when he heals stuff like that stupid little radius damage. Can't be hit while he's burrowing in the ground gopher guy. Shark gopher. This may not be the same for everybody. For me, for the first couple bosses, I can rely pretty heavily on my big slow hammer. But the later game bosses, no. Not a bit. We're going to have to take a swing every once in a while and mostly rely on range damage. Because they move around so much, and they do so much damage in close proximity. And yes, I know it's proximity. Don't really need any more crystals. 1,827 monster crystals, which are normally used for buying skills on the skill chart, but like I said, I already caught them all. Took a swing at the poison gas guy and ended up hitting. Ah, we managed to turn ghost. Yeah, when those guys go transparent and ghostly, as is pretty much standard video game logic, they cannot be hit. Burn them all is nice, but not at that low level. And if I'm going to get an increase to burn damage, it's sure as hell not going to be a gray upgrade. Give me something good. Ooh, bacon! Yeah. I'll take shadows, apply chill to the area around them every 2 seconds, and can freeze. Yes. I'm a fan of the shadows, even though they aren't usually in keeping with my high damage output. Frankly, they're kind of pathetic. But what they do is they're very, very versatile. You can put them where the enemy is from a distance. You could attach it to your hammer, swing in, hit, and roll out. Transform and roll out. Albert Beelzebub. Oh, got him down to his halfway point. Angry pig crab. Pig crab. He's like surf and turf in one animal. And just a couple more hits. Yep, he's paralyzed. It's very brief, but he is paralyzed. My biggest advice is to get behind this guy. It won't always work, but there are instances where, like that, where he will turn around. He can't really get behind him very well. So he will turn around and push you along behind him. Oh yeah, that went way easier than usual. I have been playing on hard mode, but I wanted to do normal for the demonstration because I wanted to actually win. I can get to the end boss on hard mode, but by the time I've done it, I've usually lost all... By the time I got to him, I've usually lost all my revives, even with taking extra ones. And I'm probably low on hit points on the last life. Alright. Badoink. Lost human. Take a card. 2 respawn chances. Probably won't need them. Probably won't need them, but... meh. Yeah, I'll take a gamble and not take the respawn chances. After all, I haven't died yet. What could go wrong? I could pile on both freeze and burn at the same time. Although there is an upgrade to freeze that will cause, when you apply freeze, all burn damage is removed, doing all the damage over time it would have done at once. And I believe there's an upgrade for one of the powers that will remove frost damage for every layer of frost. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I took the, if I didn't read it out in time, I didn't give you time to read, I took the bonus that has a 30% chance for every enemy I kill to grant me a little sidekick devil for a few seconds. Oh. Meteorite fragment. Thanks. Well, thankfully I have the upgrade that gives me cash every time I pick a meteorite fragment, so that spin of the Gachapon machine cost me 20 instead of 50 because I got 30 back. So I'm not too butthurt over it. I want to try for purple. Or gold. I'll take gold. I won't say no to gold. If an enemy has burn damage, they take extra damage from attacks. Ooh, that was good use of exploding mushrooms. Totally did that on purpose. That was, yeah, that wasn't by accident. No, I'm awesome. There we go. Vitality. Extra hit points. Oh god, Scarecrow. Hate Scarecrow. Scarecrow makes other enemies ghostly and invincible. Scarecrow is a particularly nasty piece of hate. Oh, and glutton enemies will randomly throw out. Seems to be a 50-50 chance because the heals are pretty random. I mean, pretty common. A chunk that heals 3 or 5 hit points, or a bomb. On those big gargoyles, if you can get freeze on them, it takes all the wind out of their sails because their dive attack is now so slow it's hardly even a special ability. But they really are nasty if they hit you with that dive attack because they will, once they hit, the damage is unavoidable. They'll pick you up and chuck you hard at the ground. You know, I've never seen a unicorn centaur before. That's a neat idea. I approve of this message. Improve the damage of arrow of the centaur? I don't see why not. Heal up? Yeah. Seriously, the mini-bosses in the graveyard are the worst. I'd rather fight the end boss twice than these guys. This guy gets an extended, and like, see this? He's completely invincible right now while he's flinging out crap at every direction. This dash does not seem to be too bothered by slow. It's almost like this doesn't affect him. It's a pain in the butt. Oh well. Oh, and on hard mode, that fire in every direction thing that he just did goes much faster. It's 2 loop arounds, and the second wave overlaps the first and doesn't fire in the same spot as the first. So sometimes it's really hard to find a safe spot. Ah! Step forward. Hey, buddy, thank you. I'm afraid to activate my super because he likes to do his I completely vanish and turn into an invincible, unhittable spell circle ability when I do that. There we go. See, look at this. This guy has way too many hits. Oh, and bosses can be hard frozen, but it doesn't actually seem to work. They get the frozen ice block effect, but then they can move just fine. Not a huge fan of that, honestly. Also, the curse creep is pretty much useless against individual enemies, so it's not really going to help with bosses much, unless they summon something. But ones like the owl, pretty much just like you saw him, he jumps up in the air and he's gone. The minions are on screen. So he's not going to be taking any extra curse damage. Also, so you don't even about having to keep a distance from these guys. Sneak in, even throw that wave. Yep. Sneak in, get a swing or two, and when you can, and then get the hell away. See, he loves to do this right as you activate, like, either your timed special weapon, like the crossbow, or your super attack, like that big ball of red death. You can see I'm not even that skilled when I'm normal. I'm not pretending to be competent, just wanting to show off. Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought I would do enough damage. There we go. Finally. Okay. Ooh, a shield. But also, if I refuse the blessings, I can get an extra multiplier to my damage. I'll take it. I like doing a lot of damage. Damage guy. Alright. Stun would be nearly useless because I've got nothing but bosses left. Well, not nothing. I got the rest of this graveyard level, then a boss, then the end boss. There is no stage between ultimate boss and end boss. Wow. Alright. I try to avoid that big ring damage. I don't remember what the word is. See, look at that. More echo enemies appeared. Is that even fair? I think not. They die really quick, but it's still a pain. Ugh, Scarecrow. I do not like that Scarecrow. Nobody likes you, Scarecrow. I hate you, and I think I shall hate you most of all, Scarecrow. Ah! Paralyzing ring. One of the enemies had bind. I assume they're dead now. Heck yeah. I increase their damage they take while they're on fire. No two people are not on fire. Oh. Ascetic, that's the word. I've never actually heard that word. I've got a pretty impressive vocabulary. I know all the best words. I have the best words. Does that count as getting political? Probably close enough that I don't want to make quote reference jokes. Anybody who likes the guy doesn't want to hear jokes that made fun of him. Anybody who doesn't like him this far past the election is sick of hearing about it. So there's probably no way to win with the Trump jokes at this point. Alright. Fatality is ready. Goes up a little bit every time I hit something. Or every time something hits me. I really prefer to get legendary attached to my individual weapons, but sometimes you take what you can get. God, friggin' Scarecrow. I forgot about the Scarecrow's stupid invincibility factor. See, what really bothers me is it can affect more than one enemy. See, he's got all of them. Usually, if it were my decision, he could affect one enemy, and then that one would go ghostly, and you'd go fight another one. But the way it's designed, nope. You just gotta run from everything. Except the Scarecrow can't do it to himself. But sometimes, as you just saw, the Scarecrow is protected by spinning blades. Spinning blades of death. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to get my hit points up all the way before the end here. Do I want to use the Gachapon? Yeah. I'll risk it. Beep, 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 beep. That was a waste of your time and mine. Sorry about that. Alright, I don't have any weapons with the gold cat girl. So buying that box would do nothing but offer to replace one weapon I already have. And this one gave me nothing but crap. So thanks for that. Thanks for the crap. Oh, you think this is bad? She's got 3 of these little dolls on hard mode. The third one's single target, high damage laser turret guy. Nobody likes you. Go away. There we go. Puppet Boss. I forgot her name. It's like Misery something. Envy Messiah. The reason I like that invincibility and damage special is it can take out all or most of her little sidekicks right after the revive. The damage-specific ones will do more damage, but it's really nice to get those stupid dolls not shooting at you and stomping around doing area damage with his big stompy feet. Oh man, Envy Messiah is not an easy fight. Although I will honestly say I think it's easier than the mini-boss. Either one of them. You saw the sword guy. The other one is Scythe Lady. What are these? Ah, energy balls. Dark energy balls. Trouble with stun is sometimes they get stunned when you're so far away you can't really get in close in time to do good damage. There we go. She did. Boom! No more Envy Messiah. Oh yeah, like I'm gonna feel sorry for you. Wah, wah, wah. Cry me a river. To me, my loot. As I stated before, there's no no level between the last 2 bosses. So there's just this room where I can buy up anything. Oh, I spent all my money already. Well. Meh. 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 Alright. I like to cheat. Whoa, I went this whole game with no special ability attached to my super attack? I mean, to my special auxiliary attack? Damn. That's impressive. Impressive that I made it, and stupid that I didn't notice. I could have taken Goldie. Gold's ability is nice because it occasionally produces a kitty coin from the cat girl. And every kitty coin goes into a little meter under your character. Once it fills up, she'll do a random super attack. It might be a cannon that shoots fucking cannonballs at enemies. It might be a tornado that does damage in a radius. Or it might be a mecha that jumps around and stomps into stuff. You know, the sword. I like to do the sword. It's a lot easier to get when you put a sword. Oh. Fatality. Man, Dorothy's creepy looking. She made a creepy. I should have waited until his stun meter would go down. Yeah. This guy is... You know, this guy is bad enough, but in hard mode he's got multiple clones in himself that you can't hit because they're just energy clones running around, but they can sure as hell hit you. What is it? Oh, the fire gun. Oh, nope, the bow. Swap to the fire gun and then just went right back to the bow. Oddball. Yeah, that flamethrower is not the most effective weapon for getting fast-moving meat. Oh, he got the fire gun back out. Oh, this time he's using the much more effective use of the fire gun. Trouble is, he fills the screen with so many fireballs, it's kind of hard to watch the floor with the little circles that tell you where he's going to hit. Wow, he's actually free. Oh, not paying attention. Not paying the attention I need to. I may actually lose one of my rebirths. That's gonna suck. Yep. Oh wow, I was at full friggin' shield. That means he did more than 60 damage in one hit. It cost me that life. That's harsh. Yeah, I did say these people may need to do a little re-exam of how much damage they did with their attacks. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to hurt me? Too bad. Death degreed Moses. I don't even think I need to move at this point. Just swing away. He beaten. And again, I have no idea why he drops money, because there's literally nothing beyond this door, and I don't think they're going to add... I mean, they might add more levels beyond the door, but I think it's just going to be another boss battle. Because as things stand, you go through the door, you get your victory screen, you enter the hallway of death, you take a few steps, and then you die. Turn the page, you wash your hands. And that's Nigate Tail as it stands. But again, there's probably another update coming fairly quickly, actually. And so more soon, I'll probably showcase it again. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. I'm just trying to get back on swing making videos. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody. Alrighty then. I know I've already shown this power But I really like to have it for the boss that's coming up. Hi there. Hi there. Hey there. Hi there. Hello there. You know, for someone who never watched a full episode of either generation of the Mickey Mouse Club, I seem to hum that song a lot. No, I do not want to replace any of my powers. You joke. Oh god. I hate these guys. I am so happy if I can just get rid of them. Because those big knights, as I think you saw me fight one, can jump up into the air and slam down anywhere on screen. I'm like, dude, you got your tank characters and you got your warpy characters. Do not crossbreed the two. That's not cool. Wow, they're kind of hit or miss about what I can hit with this ability, huh? See, that time it stunned it. Didn't even seem to do that the first time. Keep your distance from the fiery things. Good advice both in video games and in real life, come to think of it. Yes! Epic crit rate up. I mean, it's only 12%, but that's nice. Because I think I've already got a 10% crit rate to start with. It's way nerdier than you think it is, because I was not actually whistling the normal Kesha TikTok. It was the version some Team Fortress fan made with bonks. Ooh, random kitty coin. I'll take that. I will corner the market on a kitty coin. Sure, but I think I just want to boom! I do good. Oh, it's hard to decide. I'm gonna hit with weapons a lot more than I'm gonna hit with my fire radius. My fiery aura. As you can see, that little egg around me is not a huge radius attack. Not by anybody's standards. Nobody wants you here, Scarecrow. Oh, you're immune to it. Okay. I see how it is. You're a Jake. And look at that. He's made everybody invincible. Kind of a dick. Everybody spent most of the time invincible. I didn't have time to get this guy hit, including him. I didn't have time to get him properly cursed in time, so he's got full hit points with no, almost full hit points with no enemies left. But I took him out. I just suffered a lot along the way. Oh well. That'll do. Too much crap coming at me at once from that stupid little pink thing thrower. caught up to watch. God, I get stuck behind that stupid friggin' pillar on the wall in this boss fight a lot. I just don't see it. It blends in with the damn wall. Oh sure, the one time I think, oh, I'm almost full on cat coins, I better hang around close. I get the cannon instead of the whirly thing or a gold tornado. You know, for not having targeted her specifically, I have done quite a bit of damage. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. About damn time. About damage time. Alright, now she's gonna pop them back to life. Both of them. All three of them. But they are too far spread out for me to really waste using my special. See, look at that. That stupid pillar. I hate that pillar. That pillar isn't good. They're pillars. Whoa. Wow, I'm pretty stupid. A lot of stupid damage. Jeez. Multiple stacks of burn on the guy. These hit points don't seem to be dropping. So don't expect to do high amounts of damage. Even if you do up to max stacks. Max stacks of burn. Also, I spent all my money going in, so I don't have anything for the final boss. One also fun fact about bosses, normally your attacks don't knock them back, but if they're stun days, you can slap them around. Reposition them. It's really useful for bosses like this one. Little bit right on the around. Think she's all that. You're not. Woo! Ah! Yeah! And of course she goes all yellow, so I can't even come for a stun again for a while. How long does it take that? Oh, okay. It's pretty good. Of course she did get one more big ass hit in on me before she died. Get on with it. There we go. See, look at that. I can't afford any of this crap. Dick move, game. I have no control over how many money bag options I get or how much gold gets dropped. Whereas that was my own fault because I spent it. What really pisses me off is when they waste one of my rooms on a, hey, there's only one exit to this room, so you have to take this door, and it leads to a shop. By the way, it's in the first level, and we haven't given you enough rooms to actually get enough cash to buy anything. Well, I guess you can afford a heal, but, oh, you're full on hit points? Sucks to be you. make it very clear. Just because I complain about something does not mean that I'm actually ragging on the game itself. I can still love a movie, game, or whatever, and still complain about it. Anybody who's followed my channel for years knows about my obsession with Earthbound, and even I think it's got a crappy opening chapter. Ooh, go to the hill, go back home, wake up, go back to the hill, go back home. Wow, I sucked it. I walked right over that stupid fire crater. I need a way to heal this stupid fire crater. Maybe just go the hell away. Okay, I think I'm going back to the bow for actual play, because that knockback every time you fire, the recoil, son of a bitch. Okay, I'm not dying. I won't die. I'm gonna die the death of the dying to See, look at that. That huge fire crater is still there. It eventually goes away, I think, but damn. What are they? Ah! Fire tornadoes all over the place. Make it stop. Make it stop. Nobody likes you, fire tornadoes. You are unloved and unwanted. Unloved, unwanted fire tornadoes. This you can just keep doing, because I'll just keep firing at you from a distance. What's he doing? Ah, fire tornadoes again. Sharknadoes are bad enough, at least they're not on fire. Oh, and of course he made another friggin' crater. Is that even a crater? Or was it just a big area of cracks in the ground? Okay, I was dying pretty quick earlier, but now I'm barely taking any hits. Good for me. Jump through. Okay. Oh. This again. See, look, I get pushed back with every shot. Alright, thank you for tuning in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. That was showcasing the sword, the springboard, and the blunderbuss. There are other weapons to show, but one's the crappy starting wrench. The other's the only other hand weapon is the melee weapon is the starting wrench. And while there are other ranged and auxiliary, I just don't like them. Like, one's a tennis racket. It recharges faster than any, but it does no damage unless you're using it to knock back projectiles. And boom, end of story. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you. Good night.